Hello and welcome. This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Neo Scavenger. Continuing on with my I'm Not a Cannibal playthrough. And let's take a look at our medical condition. So, we still have some things going on here, but our rags are holding out. We have a cut there. That's okay. Really, what we need to do is get to this mission. So, if I remember correctly, it was a shack that was off of the hidden lake. So, let's stumble into the woods here. And I guess we'll go up on top of the hill to finish things off. Oh, okay, we can't see, unfortunately. Hello. I don't like those dudes. Let's plunge into the unknown, I guess. Oh, okay, we actually had to go into the lake. As you make your way down Old Seven Gables Road, you feel a growing sense of unease. There's an unnatural silence here, except for the whispering of air moving through branches bare of all but a few dead leaves. Your footsteps are impossibly loud on the water-logged bed of reeds and leaves, announcing your presence. Ahead, you can see the silhouette of the house, dark, lonely, and in despair. The old split level looks like it may have been a home for a family once, judging by the rusty swing set. As you approach the house, you realize the place has been barricaded from the inside. Someone has hastily nailed boards across the windows on both floors and stacked heavy objects as visible through broken doors. Someone was afraid of something either inside or outside that house. Not knowing which was the case only makes you more uneasy. Alright, we can leave the house or we can enter the house. Well, it's our mission, so let's enter. As you climb the few steps to the front door and realize it's been forced open just enough to let a person through, taking a deep breath, you gather your courage and press through. Instantly upon entering, a sense of dread overcomes you. You definitely feel a malevolent presence, and worse, you feel it knows you're here. You're on a landing between floors, and stairs go to the main floor on your left and to the basement on your right. Alright, let's go upstairs rather than downstairs. Downstairs sounds scary. Climbing over the debris up the stairs, you reach a T intersection with the living room opening to your right. There is a musty smell up here with a faint, sickening sweetness. Across the living room, you can see a hutch surrounded by broken dishes and atop it, a silver urn. You cross the moldy room to the hutch, retrieve the urn, and look closely at it. As then, you suddenly feel vulnerable, like your back is exposed. You feel several tremors, like someone is crossing the floor rapidly behind you, startling you into turning around. You see 4 upright corpses down the hall. Past the stairway, 4 corpses hang in nooses from the ceiling, each in a state of decay. And the one closest to you hasn't been here long. Okay, well, we want to get out of here, then. Oh. We should probably get the urn. That would be bad if we didn't. There's something in it. Let's just see real quick. Ashes of Seven Gables Road. Alright, well. Ooh, put this in our hand. There we go. Now we can leave. Reach the barricaded front door and start squeezing your way back outside. You're caught, though, and as you struggle, you hear clamoring on the stairs behind you. Too narrow to turn and see what it is, you push more frantically to get through. Icy fingers scrabble at your back, burning you with cold as you finally unwedge yourself and stumble down the steps onto wet, peaty ground. The house lies quiet behind you, no sign of anything beyond the door. The chills on your back ache. They're so intense. Okay. Well, that's all we needed. So, a little bit scary, but looks like we're okay. We were scratched, so let's take a look at that. Looks like we lost our bandage. Let's be cautious here, though, and use the whiskey on our wound. No. I can't do it like that. I was just going to check if there was an easier way to do that. I'm sure there is. And let's go ahead and put that there. And now we will end the turn. Those monks may come towards me. I want to get out of here, though, if I can. This might all be woods, so I'm just going to barge through the woods. End our turn. Okay, now we've got morning. All right, let's get back into where we came from. There are some places I didn't scavenge that were along the way. Might be worth taking a look. We could also scavenge the woods to get a little bit of food. Okay, let's end our turn here. Scavenge. I'm going to go to abandoned apartment building. I'm going to take I'm going to use the lighter just to help with the safety. We did alert people to our presence. Water, metal saucepan, better condition than the one we have. We'll take that. Plastic bag. Tarp. Not a whole lot I can do with that. I think we're going to be leaving pretty much everything else here, although we do have the opportunity to get dirty rags, stack onto our already existing one, although I don't know if we really need that much. Okay, let's just continue then. I guess we'll scavenge again, as this is a fairly high chance of loot here. Well worth it. All right, let's keep moving. Let's move into the woods here and end our turn. Okay, scavenge. So do the shack in the forest. That's always usually the better of the two. Let's get our loot way up. Fortunately, we drew some attention. Let's keep moving. We'll move here. Try and scavenge. Got this. I'm not going to bother using the lighter on this. And we alerted more creatures to our presence. All right, let's keep moving. Let's go up on top of the hill. That was a good opportunity to do that. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. Could scavenge this. It's on our way. All right, end turn. Scavenge. We've got two of these. Well worth using the lighter yet again. Okay, we got a crowbar. It's not in great condition, though. It's always good to see a crowbar, and we might have been able to use that to get in the storage shed if it was locked, but we might as well use the crowbar while we're here. Give us a little bit better chance to loot. As a matter of fact, do we even want to use the lighter? It'll make it less safe. What the hell? Okay, found some items. Laptop worth 45 bucks. That might be worth trading. Saucepan, it's even better condition than the one we have. Got some spare shoes here. Some shirts. Ooh, some ammunition. Almost missed that. So, we've got 3 rounds. Let's see how much of this stacks. Only 7 is possible, but that's okay. We can still have the rest on us. That doesn't actually surprise me that only 7 works. We found another lighter. It's in very good condition, so that's good as well. Okay, so I'll go ahead. We are burdened now. So it's probably time we drop some things. Well, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go and drink some of this water. So, drink. Drink. Makes us unburdened. And I'm going to leave... I'm thinking about leaving the bottle behind. But right now we're not burdened, so I might keep going, but we're like teetering on the edge of being burdened. I'm going to squirt more of these ketchup packets into our mouth. Matter of fact, I am very tempted to just eat the Twinkie. So it does take up a fair amount of weight. Let's go ahead and just eat it. Okay. I think we move on from here. The storage shed isn't likely to gonna have a lot. So let's save what time we've got and keep moving. And more or less, we're gonna want to go along the same route we've been. So keep going. Stay in the open as much as possible. And we'll get back. So we don't know what that was all about, and really honestly, that didn't enlighten me as much as I had hoped it would have. We can scavenge that, it is on our way. And it looks like we haven't scavenged it before. Okay, just in a mobile home, so... Now that we have 2 lighters, I see no reason not to use a lighter when we're scavenging. Okay, end our turn. Let's continue down this way. I'll go ahead and scavenge here. Abandoned apartment building. Again, we're going to continue to use the lighter when we have 2. Give us a higher chance of looting. It'll also make things safer for us. I'm going to keep moving, though, after I do this. Bit of scavenging. Okay, we found ourselves a good... First aid kit really, honestly, doesn't do a whole lot for us outside of just a way of organizing the stuff. It's not necessarily in great condition either. I'm just going to leave it. I think I'm going to take the plastic bag with me. Although I do have to keep an eye on my weight and everything. Alright, so we're going to be done here. And continue to move. Okay. And turn. Okay, we're getting to the point where we are going to want to make a camp here. Lock storage shed, unfortunately we don't have a crowbar, so those are things we're not going to be able to do much with. We use the lighter here. We did find some things. Fortunately, nothing really all that useful that I see. Okay. Let's get out of here. Well, honestly, let's go to the abandoned house here. Use the lighter again. Okay. We have alerted people to our presence. Let's move there. And let's see about a camp. Is this a good place to make a camp? No. Yes. Okay. So we've got that. Death cap mushroom. Okay, that's not necessarily good. All right, let's end our turn. All right, first things first. Let's go ahead and craft to make ourselves a fire. As we've already determined that this is a good place to make a camp. All right. Firm. Put that there. Put that there. Firm. Okay, let's start making our campsite. Craft ourselves the lean-to structure. Okay, and then we need our noise traps, as many as we can manage. Right now, I think we can only do 1. Yeah, that's all we have as far as bottles and things, but that's okay. So we need the string and the assorted parts. Okay, pretty likely that we're going to have a guy on us, so I probably want to get as many of those as I possibly can. Let's now go into the scavenging. See if we can get some food here. We're going to use botany skill, and I'm also going to use the lighter just to make it safer. Okay, we've alerted a little bit of activity. So we do have some edible mushrooms. I'll go ahead and eat these while we can. Okay, I've got some water that we can sterilize. I don't feel like we really need to drink any water, and we don't have anything that we can do with this water either, so I think we're good to go for the night. I should probably try and hide my tracks a bit here, even though we have made noise, and I guess that's as much as we're going to be able to do for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep here. We've got our camp. It's as set up as I can get it without emptying out a water bottle and get more noise traps. So, okay, so we had trouble falling asleep. Let's go ahead and take a look at our campfire. We're just going to beat it down. And build it back up again. And fall back asleep. Okay, so let's search. Okay, we see him. He does have a meat cleaver, so he is a possible threat. Do we shoot him? I mean, honestly, I don't know who this guy is. And I don't want him to be able to get any closer to me than he is. So he's blind, which means he is a little bit vulnerable. Let's go ahead and do a range attack here. I'm just going to shoot once. Okay. I did miss. Okay, he wants to talk to me. Let's go ahead and try that. We'll accept. Yo, I ain't got time for this. His words come fast and fluid. Alright, we'll ask about any rumors. Are any good rumors lately? His brow furrows. Yo, man, I got shit to do. Ain't this... And this ain't it. He storms off. Alright, well, we did waste a bullet there, unfortunately. But that's okay. I mean, really, honestly, it isn't, but... We'll top that off. If we'd hit him, he wouldn't be feeling very good right now. He did drop some stuff, so we might have scared some poopy out of him. Okay, that just has water in it. This has water in it. It is sterilized, so we'll go ahead and drink it. This does give me an opportunity to make some traps, so not necessarily bad. Make it so that somebody can't sneak up on me. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these in our camp now. And... I think that's all we need to do for now. Let's just go ahead and empty this water out. We can see what type of water it is. So it is normal water. If we really want, we could sterilize that water, but I don't have anything to carry it with at the moment. And I'm not that thirsty, so let's go ahead and just beat down the fire and rebuild it. And hopefully we'll get some good sleep now. Okay, sleep. How's our bandage doing? Okay. Still have a cut there. Don't think we have a campfire anymore, so we're gonna have to build a new one. Oh, we don't have enough. Whoops. Now we can craft and do it. Okay, put that there. That out of there. And we have ourselves a new campfire. Fortunately, we had trouble sleeping, which means I am going to have to beat down the fire and rebuild it. As I always am worried about being blind when a conflict comes. And my philosophy is always be prepared when you can. Okay, let's take a look at ourselves medically. Oh, finally, we removed the sickness that we had earlier. So we're in good health. We did waste a shot in this video shooting at that guy, but when you're that close and I really don't know your intentions, I'm not going to let you charge me and get in close enough that you can start hacking at me with a meat cleaver. I'm going to take a shot at you. And hey, if you want to talk, that's fine. It's a good thing I missed you, right? In any case, I think it's a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. In any case, this is Mouse Gunner, signing out.